Coming in from Marshmallow featuring Bastille there with Happier, 91.3 Capital FM. More music in a short while with Britney Spears, Born to Make You Happy. That's exactly what Lucky and I are born to do right now. Keep it here. And I want to say a very good morning to you, Leanne. You are always tuning in and you do appreciate the show. And good luck in your white collar boxing competition, which is taking place on April 14th, my man. And keep up the good work. And
Leanne is a guy?
He's a guy, yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's a South African who enjoys the show. He loves the show, Lucky.
Oh, okay.
He said, by the way, he actually asked me to say hello to you. He just reminded me.
Okay.
Very good man.
Is South African here in Uganda?
South African here in Uganda.
Okay.
He works at PEP and he's a good man. I think you've met him.
Oh, Leanne, I
Yes,
met him.
yes,
Wow.
yes,
How is
yes.
he?
He's very good indeed.
Okay.
All right, so big ups to you, Mr. Leanne. So what's this about men and
Okay,
women
so
going
here's
out
the
for
thing.
dates?
When you go out on a date, when a guy asks you out on a date, or if a woman asks you out on a date, because these days it's different. Some women actually do take guys out on a date. And they take you to this place. You know, you get the menu. Are you supposed to be very careful on what you pick to eat, depending on how much money it costs, or you should just go and just, you know? Because I know for sure girls used to do this. They go for the most expensive. It doesn't really matter whether she's going to eat it or not. It's like, let me teach him.
All right. If you're clever,
Right.
if you have smarts, if you have lugezi-gezi, if you're going to take somebody out and you know the chances of them asking for something very expensive are high, this is what you do.
Right.
Take them to a cheap restaurant. End of story. You can order whatever you want because everything on the menu
You can afford.
I can
but
afford.
the thing is, depending on who you're trying to get, Gaetano, let me tell you this. Depending on who you're trying to get, and guys do this a lot. If he's trying to get a girl who is high end, you know what I mean. Like he would know that if I take her to certain restaurants, she might not come through for me. Especially if he's been trying to get this date for a very long time, and he's like, okay, let me just risk it and take her to this expensive place, but hope that she will go for one be the least expensive meal.
Now, if I invite you for dinner, for lunch, for breakfast, whatever it is, Lucky,
Right.
I should be willing to pay whatever you ask for.
You should.
I really, really should. Otherwise, I should not be taking you out at all. Now, if the person I'm asking out for dinner or lunch, whatever it is, decides to pick the most expensive thing, already that tells me from now on I'm going to be broke. Already that tells me when on food day,
But-
just be ready to spend out of your pocket. But it's also a warning. Now you know that you probably can't afford
That
this
person.
person. So actually, I want you to order whatever you want.
You know, actually, girls or women do this just to push you away. This guy has been pestering you for a date. You're like, whatever, man. You tell him, hey, take me to this expensive. You would go like, take me to Serena. And the guy's like, you're hoping because you can see maybe he can't afford it. You know, he can't afford a meal. But he does his magic and says, yeah, I can actually take you there. So you don't want to date him. You told him a place thinking that he's not going to go through. And then he tells you, actually, I can take you to dinner. So what you do when you get there, you order for the most expensive thing just to turn him
So
off.
you use
But-
this. You use this as a weapon in a way,
Yes, but
a weapon of deterrent.
yes, but I have to warn the ladies. When I do this kind of thing, I make sure that I have enough money to pay for whatever meal is there, so that if this guy fails, I bring out and clear our bill, and that's the last time you'll see me.
Okay, I once took a young girl who I was dating. This was when I was back at campus, and I think I told you this story.
And you took her to Chukumi.
That's right.
Okay.
Where everything cost 100 shillings. I used to tell her, eat as much as you want. Dimugaga, I'm rich. Everything, matoke, rice, salads, everything was 100
But
shillings.
you know why? Because that's campus. Right now, if Gaetano Jekagwa asks to take me out, Gaetano, if you said right now, Lucky, let me take you to breakfast.
You know where I'll take you? Zone 7.
I wouldn't go to
Why
Zone
not?
7. I
the
don't
food
want...
at Zone 7 is nice.
Because you might not even be paying for it.
Of
That's
course
your
I'm,
place.
No, I'm paying for it. At the end of the day, I'm paying for it regardless.
I want to take you to a place where I real kukula you, knowing
where
how
I'll
stingy you
Like,
are.
you know where I'll take you for dinner or for lunch, actually.
Where?
I'll take you to get a Rolex.
He's not getting a date. He's not getting a date.
2345913. It's 14 minutes after 7 o'clock. Give us a call and let us know, is it proper for you to order something expensive on a menu when you're being taken out on a first date, or should you
Whether
be more
it's a second, first date, it doesn't really matter.
regardless?
Yeah.
Also hit us up on our social media pages.
Capital FM Uganda on Facebook, Capital FM Breakfast on Facebook, and our hashtag on Twitter is Gaetano Unlucky.
You're saying you don't like Rolex, you don't like chapatis and eggs.
I like to make it myself. So if you're taking me out on a date, why are you taking me on a Rolex? That's too, I want you to take me to a place where you can actually spend some money.